After a really good first quarter, we obviously played badly for the rest of the way. Realistically, you also have to say that they have a very good team. A very good team. They're very athletic. They play well off each other. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it very far this season. But of course, the way we played is not acceptable. We have to play with much more mental toughness. It seems like a few things go wrong, and we lose our confidence very quickly. It becomes contagious, and that's what happened in the second quarter. You know, again, we played really well in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, after a couple of missed shots and some other things that didn't go away, we just stopped playing, and there is no excuse for that, and there is no explanation for that other than that we lack mental toughness to stay the course and make a shot when things aren't going well. So I have to apologize to our fans because of the way we played in the second half. We just looked really bad at times offensively, missing so many easy layups and things of that nature. And when you're up 20 and you have the talent that they have, then obviously it becomes a very easy game, and it turns into a series of highlights. But we're going to stay together. I think this was probably as bad as we've played in these, especially in the second half, but also in the second quarter, that we've played all year. After good games in both Athens, Belgrade, and obviously on the road in VTB, we've been able to win, but today was definitely a very disappointing and embarrassing loss, no question.
Klausimų treneriui bus?
Coach, do you still believe that the team doesn't need any changes?
Well, you know, it's obviously something that we have to look at and seriously consider. But I think it would be very wrong to now, a half an hour after this game, to come to quick solutions or quick conclusions. I think it's better to take a step back, analyze where we are and what needs to be done, because it hasn't been all bad this season either. So when you react emotionally to losses like that, you sometimes tend to make the wrong decision. That's why it's better to step back and then analyze with a clear head. But it is obviously definitely something that we have to very seriously think about.
Dar
Coach, you was so sure about the victory, but you told that Loco is a very strong team, so what was the real reason that you believed that?
Well, the reason is that I believe that we can play for 40 minutes the way we did for 10 minutes today. I believe that. And if, as a coach, you don't believe that anymore, then I think you're not helping your team. I always believe that. I always believe in my teams, and I always believe that we can win every game. And I think that's why we played the way we did in Athens, where we had a chance to win the game, and that's why we played as well as we did in Belgrade, when in a very difficult environment, we were able to stay with them for a long time. So yeah, you have to have confidence in your team, and you have to have confidence in your players. And the fact that we played as well as we did in the first 10 minutes, I think is an indication of how good we can be. But the lack of mental toughness is obviously something that we have to address.
So have you a plan how to do that?
Well, we're going to keep working on these things, as best as we can. Game situations in practice, and we've already done that. Put certain scores on the board and say, now this is the situation, deal with it. But it's very hard to simulate these situations in practice. All you can do is coach the players that you have, coach them up, so that they can feed off of your confidence and your belief in them. I think that's very important. And obviously that's something that we've been trying to do, but it has worked in other games today, especially in the second quarter, and in the second half it didn't. But again, I think that, realistically, as embarrassing as the loss was, and there is no excuse for losing by that many points at home. There is no excuse for that. We also have to look at the fact that this is a very good team, a very good team. Their athleticism really hurt us tonight. And so the fact that we lost is sad enough, but there is an explanation for that, because they are very good. The fact that we lost by I don't know how many points, there is no explanation for that, and there is no excuse for that.
You was believing that from the fans. How are you going to change that?
That they booed?
Yeah.
I think they have a right to express their emotions and their disappointment, because except for that first quarter, we were bad, and that was and as a fan, if you pay to watch a game, and your team plays as badly as we did at times today, if that's how you react, I think you have a right to do that. Is it hard for our guys to deal with that? Yeah, it's hard, but had we played better, they would not have reacted that way. And that's on us, and that is not on our fans, that is on us. If we can't play better than that, and again, in the past we've played much better. This was a low point that at this point, I have no explanation for. If they react the way they did, I think they have a right to do that, yeah, because it was bad. It was not good.